Hey, I'm Kai. Some of you may have seen a recent video where my partner built me an MXR Distortion Plus clone from Jeds Peds. Today I'm checking out her second project, also from Jeds Peds. This is the hat, which is based on the JHS Andy Timmons drive. I won't do a full build run through of this one because that's more Emily's department, but I did get a few notes from her on the build process. She said it felt like a pretty comfortable beginner project, much like the MXR Distortion Plus. It did step it up a little bit, but not too much. Anyone comfortable with soldering should be more than okay with this build. These two pedal kits that she's built are great entry points into the world of circuitry, and she's now sort of springboarded from this into the world of stripboard builds. Back to the hat though, in case you're unaware, the JHS Andy Timmons is a sort of Marshall in a box amp drive sort of thing. Though rather than the standard amp controls of bass, middle and treble, you have a single active EQ knob that takes it darker or brighter, as well as a top end roll off. It's got the standard volume and gain knobs on the bottom, but it also has a three-way switch. This three-way switch simulates different amp wattages, so in the middle this will simulate a 100 watt amp, on the left this will be a 50 watt amp, and on the right this will be a 25 watt amp. The lower in wattage you go, the more compression you get out of it, and obviously you have to make up for that with the volume knob. I have got a preset set up on my Fractal FM3 so that we can run this pedal through it. This is the high watt on a fairly clean setting with the ML Soundlab Mega Green impulse response. This distortion pedal should also work well into a power amp and cabinet for instance, or into the front end of a super clean amp like a Fender Combo. This is what my tone sounds like without the pedal engaged. Let's hear what this pedal sounds like with everything at noon, other than the volume knob, which will be up to taste. The switch will be in the 100 watt position. That is already a super ripping classic distortion sound, pretty much exactly what I wanted out of this pedal when we set it up. Let's hear the sweep of the active EQ knob first. This is on the top left of the unit. As you can hear with the EQ knob all the way down, it's super dark, and all the way up, it's pretty aggressive and pretty cutting. We'll pull this back to just above noon, because that's where I think I like it, and we'll test out this air control that rolls off the top end. It does kind of sound like they're doing a very similar thing, but from what I've read, the two interplay with each other quite nicely, so we'll check that out a little bit more later on. With the EQ set where I like it, let's run through the range of gain this pedal has available. All the way down we get an almost overdrive-y kind of thing. As you start to turn it up, it goes into crunch and then all the way up into distortion and then fuzz. I think it's worth going over the different compression modes. I'll set this up for a general distortion sort of thing, and then we'll go through the 100 watt, 50 watt, and 25 watt modes. Since these all have different volume levels, I will normalize it using the volume knob, and you should just be able to hear the differences between the three. You'll notice with the 25 watt we've had to almost gun the volume knob. This is normal, this is to be expected. Now I think I want to just dial in a few tones and see where we end up. We'll start with a nice light overdrive-y thing, and I want to go for the 100 watt mode so that this stays as clean as possible. I do think that light overdrive thing would be a lot lighter if I was running into a cleaner amplifier, but I'll now try and do a medium crunchy sort of thing instead. I'll switch over to a heavier reverb in the FM3 now and see if I can get a kind of lead tone going. The penultimate tone I want to dial in is a big chunky metal rhythm thing. And of course we do have to try it with the gain maxed out, go for a big, thick, doomy kind of thing. I actually think that this pedal is fantastic, and when we got the circuit board up and running, I was completely stoked and just totally lost in it. Which is a big surprise to me because I'm really not someone who enjoys distortion pedals a lot of the time. I think pedal kits are a really great way to get clones of pedals at an affordable rate while also supporting small businesses. I also think that the hands-on nature and being able to say that you created something yourself adds to the magic of the pedal for sure. That is everything that I've got for this video though, so thank you ever so much for checking it out. I will leave a link to Jeds Peds in the description box down below. Also, while you're down there, I have Toman affiliate links, so if you're ever shopping at Toman, please do use my link as it gives me a nice little bit of kickback without costing you a thing. Until next time though, I've been Kai.